Ah, morning, Mr. Turner. You're up early.
Yeah, I wanted to catch you before you went to the game farm.
What's up?
I need to talk to you.
Is everything all right?
Well, yes. Well, yes and no.
Well, go on, then.
I find this very difficult to say.
Well, could you hurry up? I've got my birds to feed.
Yes, quite. You go and look after your birds. We'll talk later.
Can't we talk here?
Later will do.
Is it about my operation, Mr. Turner?
Robert! Robert, where are you? Come on, your breakfast's ready. Robert! Didn't you hear me call you?
Yeah?
Then why didn't you come out the first time I called?
I was playing.
In there? You know you're not supposed to go anywhere near those buildings.
What's going on?
He was playing in the barn.
So what's the problem?
It's dangerous. He's been told not to go in there.
Come on, love. He's a lad. He's not doing any harm.
I was looking for spiders.
Inside now and eat your breakfast.
Don't you think you were a bit harsh?
You'd be more concerned if Robert was one of your lambs. First sign of any potential danger, you'd be in there looking after them like a shot.
Can you take over for a while, Michael?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Where do you think?
Oh, sorry. Look, never mind. You'll soon have it sorted out.
Oh, aye, maybe.
Yeah, of course you will. And don't worry about me while you're away. This lot's in safe hands.
I don't like hospitals. I never have done. They're far too clean.
What you like.
Old and scared. I'll not be long.
Well, whatever you feel about hospitals, Seth, anything's got to be better than this.
I know. That's the only thing that's keeping me going.
I'm afraid you'll be on your own today, love. I've got a busy day.
I'll be fine. It's just nice to get away for a while.
You must be rushed off your feet at work.
I am. They've asked us to work on our day off at the moment, but I've said no. I hate Christmas. Mum, could you take me to see Alice?
Now? Does Nick know you're coming?
Yeah. Just drop me off. I won't stay long.
All right, love.
Come on, you've got to help me tidy up if we're going to go to Water Babies. Yes, Water Babies. I'm not your slave, you know. Oh, kidding. Yes. That were quick. So, what's your keys? Oh, if you're looking for Nick, he's not here. He's gone.
I got the early morning train. I just wanted to drop this off.
I suppose a few minutes won't hurt.
How's her arm coming along? How's your little arm, sweetie?
It wasn't Nick's fault, you know. It wasn't anybody's fault. She's fine. Changed her dressing regular.
Look, I didn't mean to suggest...
I know you didn't, I know. Well, I'd offer you a cup of tea, but we're out of milk.
It's okay. This is what I came for.
Sarah, your tea's stewing. Love?
Sorry, I was miles away.
What's up, love?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
It's not, is it? The Sarah I know doesn't snap at Robert.
Do you think I overreacted?
A little bit. Come on, love. What is it?
I'm really happy, Jack. Everything's perfect. You, me, Robert, a baby. Sometimes I just feel so miserable.
What are you doing here, Elsa?
I'm sorry, Nick. I just thought I'd catch you. I brought a teddy for Alice.
You should have phoned and arranged a time.
Well, it's my day off and I've got a late start tomorrow. I just thought I'd pop in.
Look, it's not convenient right now and I need to speak to Archie. I'm late for work as it is. Archie?
Hey.
Archie!
Bye for now, little one. I'll see you soon. I'll speak to you before I go back, Nick. See you later.
You've been mouthing off.
It's solid. Mum's the word.
How come Andy Coyne and Paul Trafford know about it?
That's different. They're mates. I thought you were one of us.
It was between me and you, Glenn. People talk.
Not mates. That's your trouble, Scott. You don't know the value of mates. No one's gonna grass on us to your dad.
They don't have to. It only takes one of them to brag to my sister.
I'll get Blockhead onto it. See, Scott? That's what mates are for. No problem.
Yeah, well, I hope so, because my dad's after blood, and it won't just be mine.
Ridiculous, crying like a baby.
Well, it's your hormones, love. They're all over the place.
Is that the best thing you can come up with to make me feel better?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Yes. But a simple "I understand what you're going through" would suffice.
Well, I do understand.
I know. That must be horrible to live with at the moment.
No, you don't.
I'm telling you, I am.
Well, I better go and clear away the breakfast things.
Sorry. There I go again. I get worried, Jack. One minute I'm feeling positive, planning, ready to get lots done. The next minute I'm down in the dumps and too tired to stand up.
You just take things easy, Sarah. Leave the manual work to me and Robert.
Jack, there's no point taking risks with his health.
You get 40 winks, love. It's tiring being a mum.
Robert. Where's Robert?
Yeah, it's all right. He's outside playing.
Well, get him. Bring him back in now, Jack.
Hey! No, you don't. Robert, what have I told you about not climbing in the yard?
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Go on, off you go. We're going to be late for school. Say goodbye to your mum.
Do I have to?
Yes. Go on. She just worries about you, that's all.
Can I get you anything?
No, not yet. Seems a funny place, this, without Carol around.
Yes. Yeah, she'll be missed, I suppose, but she's better off in Skipdale.
What did you want me for, then?
Seth, I've got a bit of a problem.
So have I.
Yes, I know. The thing is, I don't know how to tell you this, but I can't pay for your operation.
But you said that...
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said anything.
But why not, Mr. Turner?
Well, basically, I just can't afford it.
Elsa, what do you want?
I've come to say I'm sorry. I only get 1 day a week off, and I just thought...
No, you didn't think, Elsa. You've never thought about anything or anybody. Especially your daughter since you walked out on her.
Walking out, as you call it, was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. And I made that decision not for my sake. I did it for Alice.
We've got used to you not being around. Alice is happy and settled, all right?
You're right, Nick. And I've not come to change that.
Good.
But you're wrong if you believe I don't think about her. Or the reasons I had to give her up. You've done a good job. She's a beautiful child. I only wanted to give her something.
No. You bought it for you, Elsa. A little present to ease your conscience. A teddy bear. Well, a teddy bear doesn't stay up half the night soothing teething pains, or tell her bedtime stories, or phone the doctor when she's sick, or pick her up when she's hurt herself.
No, Nick. You seem to have an army of people doing that for you. When does she get to see you exactly?
Seth, I am sorry. I do hate letting people down.
Oh, don't worry. It's not end of the world.
I had these bills coming, you see, and I've got overheads. I just can't afford £3,000 for your operation.
I know, you told me, Mr. Turner. Well, there's one good thing. At least I'm still on waiting list. They might get round to me in a few years.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be sooner than that.
Aye. I'll see you later.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey, that's my lunch. I thought you were going to the wool pack.
Well, I felt I could change. You trying to get rid of me?
Don't be silly.
Hello, Michael.
Oh, hi. I didn't know you were coming over today.
What wasn't planned? She ran from the station this morning.
I've got some time off. I wanted to see Alice.
Oh.
She is my daughter.
Was Nick okay about it?
No.
Well, what do you expect? Last week was the first time in a year, now this.
Michael, go back to work.
Yeah, I'm going. He didn't know you were going over, didn't he? You didn't tell him?
I only went to drop a teddy bear off.
I thought you said he knew you were going.
Well, I was nervous. I thought he'd be all right about it.
No, it's not all right. I told you what to do. I told you to speak to Nick first to ask his permission.
To ask his permission?
Nick's had an hard time with that kid.
I've made more sacrifices than you'd understand.
We're a family and we're going to start acting like one. Look, Elsa, stay the night and we'll talk everything through calmly and slowly.
I've got to go to work tomorrow.
Well, then you can get the early train to Leeds in the morning. You're staying until we sort you out.
You all right, love? Not your usual self?
I'm okay.
Look, let's win the pools this week and I'll buy you a fleet of old cars for you to do up.
I've got all the old cars I need, thank you very much, Viv.
Oh, no, I know you're sipping for something.
Look, I don't want windfalls. I just want what's mine to be left alone. These village coppers are useless.
Oh, yeah, and in London, I suppose we'd have the flying squad and MI5 available, wouldn't we? Just for some scratch paintwork.
And the dent.
I'll put a dent in you if you don't cheer up. We're trying to attract customers, not frighten them away.
Can I have a book of stamps, please?
You want to buy them?
Yeah.
How are you, Michael, all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Some people would steal your eyeballs, then come back later for the sockets.
I wouldn't know. Can I have a book of stamps, please?
Of course you can, love.
I don't understand it myself. I mean, you know, you work hard for a few little luxuries and people want to rob you of them. But you understand that, Michael, don't you?
What are you getting at?
It's a small village, Michael. People talk.
Vic, leave it, please.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, if you're trying to win the locals over, you've made a fine start.
Book of stamps won't hurt. He's got villain written all over him.
Your precious car is clouding your judgment. You can't prove anything.
Not yet, maybe. But we'll see.
Finished early. Had enough. I'm shattered.
Yes, it must tire you out, all that embezzlement, blackmail and theft. Why don't you put your feet up?
No, there's no need talking like that.
I'd say there's every need.
Elizabeth, can't we just...
Oh, for God's sake! I hope you're not going to say, can't we just forget about everything?
Oh, please,
Oh,
Elizabeth.
shut up! You may be able to live with your sick conscience, but I can't. You're nothing but a common little thief. You stole from Frank Tate and I nearly lost my job and the roof over my head because of it.
I didn't do it.
Don't lie. You've no reason to. I know you for exactly what you are.
I'm going. There's no point in talking to you any like this.
It isn't over yet, Eric. I just haven't decided what to do for the best.
Where have you been?
I had that fence to fix.
Well, now you're here, you can give me a hand with this.
What did Turner want you for?
Not much. He can't pay for my operation.
Oh, what? He can't do that to you.
It's not his fault. I felt sorry for him.
You felt sorry for him. Wait till I see him.
There's no point. You can't do naught. Any Rudy's more upset than I am.
Why can't he pay for it?
Cash flow problems.
Oh, excuses.
Well, never mind. I'm used to disappointments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
if it's any consolation, I'm not having the best of days either.
tell me about it. Take my mind off my bladder.
Well, Elsa's back. And Vic Windsor's still accusing me of lifting his car.
That man's an idiot. I knew that first time I saw him sup a pint. Of course, he's a southerner.
Well, he'd freak if he knew what I know.
Hey, look, lad. If you know something, speak up, clear your name.
Well, I'm not 100% certain.
Spit it out, lad.
I think Scott and his mate took it. Well, I'm sure of it, because they've been hanging around quite recently, but since Vic's car's been nicked, they've vanished, which is very suspicious.
Tell his father what you saw.
Oh, I've been in trouble. I know the form. It'll blow over in a week. What's the point?
If you don't speak out, your name could be blackened forever. You're doing yourself no favours protecting him.
Hi. I've just seen Frank. He's invited me and Chris to lunch tomorrow. Why don't you come?
I'm busy.
Look, Nick, I've been too busy recently, locked up with my own troubles. Archie told me about Elsa. What's happening?
How's Chris?
No, you don't. It's my turn to play the big sister. Come on.
Well, Elsa's trying to work her way back into Alice's life. That's what's happening, Kathy.
You don't know that. Alice will always be yours. You can protect her.
Didn't protect her from a pan of boiling water, though, did I?
Come on, that wasn't your fault.
She would have to turn up now. Just when it looks like I can't look after Alice properly.
It doesn't look like that at all. You've just got to work out what she means to you and Alice.
She turns up with her expensive presents. Just because it's Christmas, she feels guilty. Alice is a kid, Kathy. She'll love all the presents. She'll buy Alice's love.
That won't happen.
How do you know?
Nick, I'm on your side.
Alice will want Elsa back.
Well, yes. She might one day.
But I don't want Elsa back, Kathy.
I can understand that. But don't you think you're being a bit selfish?
How?
Well, whose feelings are you thinking about here? Yours or Alice's?
Nearly laughed and wanted to tell him, but she quickly realised it would be kinder not to.
Get off, Scott! Have you heard anything about me today? Because if you have, it wasn't me. People will say anything, they hate us. I wasn't even there at the time and I couldn't have done it.
Done what?
Well, done whatever they made up I did. It wasn't me.
No one's talked about you.
Well, that's all right then. But if they do, later, should you hear anything, you'll know already from me that I had nothing to do with it.
That's all right then. Where are you going? You're supposed to stay in.
Oh, shut up.
Charming.
Scott, just the man.
Hi.
I want to talk to you.
I'm a bit busy.
OK, I'll speak to Dad direct about it then.
About what?
About you and your mate taking his car, smashing it and not owning up.
You don't know anything. You're bluffing anyway. Dad thinks it's you.
Need to put him straight then.
You can't go in there. He won't let you in our shop.
If you don't tell him by tomorrow, then I will. Is that clear?
You can't get through to him. Anyway, he'd never believe you, and you can't prove anything.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's an intelligent bloke, your dad.
I wouldn't go anywhere near him if I were you.
Tomorrow, Scott.
Oh, he's certain it's you. So are all the police.
Well, it shouldn't take too long to sort out.
He'll smash your face in if you ever set foot in there.
You are on the telephone, aren't you?
What's for tea, then?
No. It's your turn to make tea. I've got Alice's bath to see to. Anyway, aren't you supposed to be working late?
I changed my mind.
Why?
Wanted to see Alice. I don't see enough of her.
What are you talking about? You see her every day.
I don't spend enough quality time with her, do I?
It's up to you. You swallowed a child psychology book or something.
No, it's true, Archie. She spends more time with you than she does with me.
That's because I'm a childminder. You've got to earn a crust to pay me and to keep Alice.
Yeah, but how's it affecting her?
Has somebody been trying to make you feel guilty?
No. I worry about it sometimes. I worry about what she'll think about me when she's growing up and I'm not around for her.
You're always around for her. You always will be. How many parents do you know that are around 24 hours a day for their kids? There aren't many. You don't have to feel guilty.
Are you sure you're all right, Scott? Helping me with the tea? Gotta be a first.
It's been weird all day. I think he's got a screw loose.
You moan if I don't help, and you moan if I do.
Anything wrong at school, son? Takes time to settle in, you know.
He thinks everyone's talking about him. I told you, he's got a screw loose.
You have, Dumbo. At least I don't hide my maths results.
Shut up.
Thought it was too good to be true. I'll get that when you, Vic. I've got my hands full.
I'm off out, Mum.
No, you don't. Sit down. Tea's nearly ready. What's the matter with you?
Got ants in your pants?
No. Yeah, speaking. Yeah, that's the one, Zephyr. Yeah, well, it used to be a nice car. Sold goods now, isn't it? Yeah. What? I don't believe it. Couldn't you have told me before? God, I could wring their necks.
Put the salt and pepper out for me, Scott.
3. Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
All right.
What?
Yeah, I'll get back to you. That's the insurance people. They want at least 3 quotes, and I'm going to lose my no claims bonus. If I ever get my hands on who did it, I'm going to strangle them.
Give us a large one, will you?
It's domestic, is it?
Something like that.
Sussed you out at last, has she?
Meaning?
I was joking, Eric.
Oh, well, pardon me if I don't laugh, eh?
Right, I'm
So
going.
that's £2.20, please, Harry.
Evening, gentlemen. Now then, scumbag. Why don't you play for cess operation?
Yes. I suppose I deserved that.
Yeah, you did.
You know he's in agony, don't you, Mr. Turner?
Yes, of course I know.
How could you get his hopes up like that? In all the years I've known you, you've never done anything this nasty.
Archie, listen to me.
Why should I listen to you?
Because, believe it or not, nobody is more upset by this whole incident than I am. I just can't afford to pay for his operation.
This is about more than money, though, isn't it? It's about the quality of his life.
What do you think I don't know that?
It don't look like it to me, no.
That all this aggression is not going to help Seth. I suggest we put our heads together and try and come up with some sort of practical solution.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. At least we've got a year or so to come up with something.
Beg your pardon?
That's how long the waiting list is.
I'll say good night tonight.
Where did you get to at tea time?
I have things to do.
Your phone?
Well, not yet.
What's he up to?
I don't know. I'll find out.
I've put the heater on in the spare room, Mum. Is that okay?
Of course. Will you be comfortable?
Yeah, good. It's like old times. Me, you and the teddy bear. You can tuck me in later and read me a bedtime story.
You were a beautiful baby.
As beautiful as Alice.
About the same.
This teddy's like the one I got her.
I found him in the spare room.
Mum, why are some of your things in there?
Oh, well, poor Eric, he's working so hard lately, and I just keep him awake, so sometimes I sleep in the spare room.
What's going on, hey? You can tell me.
Look, let's just sort your life out, shall we, before you start on mine?
No, Mum, you've said your piece today. Now it's my turn. I could tell you're going through a hard time with Eric.
Look, I'm big enough to fight my own battles. No, I'm not denying we've had our ups and downs, but we're still together.
Look, I know there's something wrong because I'm your daughter. I feel it. In the same way Alice will feel things about me. I won't have to tell her. She'll just know.
Go to bed, Elsa.
I'm sick of being told what to do. And I'll tell you something else. I feel it's time to see my daughter. And no one's going to stop me. Not you, not Nick, not anyone.